Terence Crawford has a fight date marked May 20th, and his promoter Bob Arum is looking for opponents for him, and he's pinned down three fighters: Imam, Adrian Granados, and Felix Diaz. These are the names Bob Arum has come up with for Terence Crawford on the 20th of May. And this is what Bob Arum had to say. Quote, "Well, I think that we have 3 guys in the running for it. There may be more, but 3 guys my matchmakers have mentioned," said Arum. Okay. He went on to say, "One is the African kid. That's number 1 in the WBC. I forget his name. Amer something other. Why would he think Imam is an African kid? The guy is an American. I wonder why he thinks he's an African kid. We're going to have to fight him eventually." I'm still quoting from Bob Arum. The other is Adrian Granados, who had a good fight, and the third is Felix Diaz. Diaz is a tough kid, but he makes boring fights. Against Sammy Vasquez was the only fight he had that was a good fight, but usually he's a stinker. Fights from the outside. But Terence will fight anybody. Wow. He just shit on Felix Diaz like that. He make boring fights. I've not really watched much of Felix Diaz fights, but his last fight against Sammy Vasquez certainly wasn't boring. Maybe I have to go and check him out. Well, these are the fighters Bob Arum is looking at to fight Terence Crawford. I don't think any of these fighters will do much for Terence Crawford. It's just going to be another walk in the park. It will not do much for Terence Crawford's image. Actually, I don't really think there are enough big name fighters in the super lightweight division. There isn't that much of a big name. Crawford really has to think about moving up in weight, because this weight class, he's going to waste all his youth in this weight class, and it's not going to achieve the fame or notoriety that he deserves. A lot of fighters in this division are not well known. People don't know these fighters at all. And even when they are known, they are not like they don't amount to much. They are nothing to write home about. Imam was knocked out by Adrian Granados. He was knocked out. That fight was pathetic. He could barely stand on his feet. I don't know what was happening to the guy. Prior to the fight, I watched a few of his highlights, and he was looking really good, looking like someone who could go far in the division, knocking people out, a handful of people out. And yet, when you go to fight Granados, it was like he has changed, metamorphosized into somebody else. He could barely stand on his feet. I don't know whether he was gassed out or what happened, but he wasn't the fighter I thought he was. So he lost that fight and came back to knock some other. Let me see. He came back to knock Wilfred Acuna. He knocked him out. TKO. Which one was it? It's not indicated. He was knocked out. He knocked a fighter out, and already he has assumed the number 1 contender title already. After that devastating loss to Granados, I think Granados deserved that ranking than him. Oh, he knocked him out. It was a clear victory. Knocked him out of the fight, and he comes back and win one fight, and he's already back as the number 1 contender. Well, these are the fighters that Bob Arum is thinking for Terence Crawford. They are nothing to write home about. Felix Diaz was actually calling Terence Crawford out himself not long ago. So I'm sure he will be all up for the fight. But out of these three, I think Granados will be a better, a more meaningful fight for Crawford. The other fighters, I don't think they are good enough. Granados is not coming to win the fight, but at least from his last fight against Adrian Broner, he showed he can really make exciting fights. He's not scared to get hit. He goes out and puts on a show for the fans. Fans really like fighters who are not scared to get hits, who are not gun shy, go for all out war. And when he fights like that against Terence Crawford, he's definitely going to get knocked out. That one there is a guarantee. But it will make for an exciting fight. People would like to see how Crawford performs against him, considering he just fought Adrian Broner, so they can compare their performances. So those are the fighters Bob Arum is thinking for Terence Crawford. Arum, Granados, and Diaz. That's all for this video. I'll catch you on the next one. If you like my commentary, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, because I make commentaries on boxing news every other day. Thank you for your time, and bye for now.